What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Rich and Angel Show. And today we're going to be trying these Popeyes chicken sandwiches right after this.
Let's get it.
Rich Malaby here, live and direct.
It's the Rich and Angel Show.
Yes.
Welcome. We are official now.
Yes, we are. We are absolutely 100%
Yeah.
professional.
This is exciting, man. Well, listen, welcome to Friday.
Yes.
Friday.
Friday, as people like to call it on the interwebs.
That's it. And you're here with the Rich and Angel Show.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here. So we have a couple of interesting things going on today, as promised. What do you see here?
Chicken sandwiches.
We got the classic. We got the spicy. We're going to see what all the hype is about. And listen, we'll give our 2 cents.
Yeah. I mean, this was supposed to be the best chicken sandwich of the year, which I'm Team Chick-fil-A, but let's see what happens.
I'm Team Chick-fil-A as well. And we talked about, real quick, the experience when you walk in there.
Oh, yeah.
I think the employees in the Popeyes we went to hate their lives a little.
A little bit. Somebody was complaining about the chicken, and the manager was like, ugh. And then she just like went to the back and left.
See, someone came up and said, this chicken is mush.
It's uncooked inside.
Yeah. So I didn't even get a my pleasure.
Yeah.
I didn't get a thank you. Guys that gave me my change and said, next.
You had one job, guy.
Yeah. So Chick-fil-A definitely winning on that angle.
You got some topics before we get into the...
Yeah, let's talk about a couple of different things. So I'm gonna do some random stuff. We got food. We got a Food Service Equipment Reports magazine here. I got the Facilitator magazine here, but I also got some other stuff that I kind of just printed out. We could take a look at.
Okay.
So this one grabbed my attention. Former Uber boss Kalanick raises $400 million for ghost kitchen delivery platform.
Whoa. That's wild.
Let's see, what does that mean? Silicon Valley icon who was ousted as CEO of Uber raised $400 million from Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund in January for his new pet project, a shared space food delivery service called Cloud Kitchens, according to Wall Street Journal.
So it's kind of similar to DoorDash or Postmates?
Yeah, let me just see here. Often referred to as ghost or virtual kitchens, sharing kitchen space has become an increasingly popular way for small restaurant brands to expand their businesses. Kitchen United, for example, is building 400 kitchen centers with 5,000 virtual kitchens over the next 4 years in locations across the nation.
So if I'm understanding it, it's kind of like a co-working space, but for with kitchens.
And it's strictly delivery.
So
in town, there's actually something going on here in town. It's called Broadway Burgers, and I believe that they just have a commercial kitchen, shared space, a ghost kitchen.
Right.
And all they do is deliver.
That's so interesting because I was talking with my mom about her starting a catering company. But one of the biggest issues or hurdles to get over was the kitchen. Because you can't cook for more than, I think, 50 people or 20 people. There's a law here in Jersey, but without it being like a sanctioned kitchen that's up to code in every way.
Yeah, it's got to be it's got to be approved by the Board of Health, and you have to have you have to all those different things. So I mean, I think this is the way the food service industry is going to evolve in the next decade.
I mean, you would figure it would be fast paced because the one thing we all consistently do all of our lives is eat.
And listen, with Seamless and Grubhub and DoorDash and Uber Eats, like we are just of the mindset of ordering out.
Yeah,
I am.
It just makes life easier. I use DoorDash multiple times a week.
Yeah, I'm on Grubhub. I mean, I'm using that a couple times too.
Yeah.
I got another one here. So we got a Atlanta-based barbecue joint named CEO partners with NBA player. So I'm not sure. Let's see. It's a Southern Kitchen and Barbecue, Atlanta-based Southern home-style restaurant brand named Tamala Fowler as CEO. Launched a franchising program, signed professional NBA player Paul Millsap. Do you know who Paul Millsap is?
No, I'm terrible with sports.
I'm not too big with NBA these days. Because I'm a old school New York Knicks fan. When I was growing up, John Starks, Charles Oakley, Patrick Ewing, those guys. But I don't even know who that is. But I know I like barbecue.
Yeah, and he's making business moves. It's good.
Yeah. So I don't know. High quality Southern dishes down there, and I don't know. Anybody have any information on what's going on down there? And tell me who is this guy? I gotta Google him. We'll find out.
I will say this: the barbecue kind of food is really growing fast. I mean, I know when I went to Kansas City, there's of course the authentic places, but they're quickly becoming the popular places to go.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like how Mexican food has been for a little while now.
Yeah.
Everything is like a taco place, or everything is like, you know, get margaritas here, half off, whatever.
I can go for margarita right now.
Too. Maybe
It's
we should
Friday.
taste test those.
It is Friday. We should do a top 5 margarita.
Top 5 margarita.
Who wants to come? Who wants to come with us? If you're in New Jersey, because right now we're not traveling too much. We did a lot of traveling this year. But if you're in the Jersey, New York area, and you want to do a top 5 with us, hit us in the comments. We're gonna reach out to you. Let's go do a top 5 margarita.
And
We'll
you
get
can even
tipsy and we'll
recommend the
talk.
food.
We'll talk some shop.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That'll
Might be fun. Who knows John Taffer? We all know John Taffer.
Oh God, I'm
Do you love that
obsessed
guy?
with that show.
I friggin' love that guy.
Yeah, dude.
Bar Rescue. But John Taffer's fast casual concept lands its first franchise. So Taffer's Tavern is a fast casual concept created by John, landed his first franchise agreement via Five Guys Taverns LLC, which will open the first 5 units in February 2020 in Alpharetta, Georgia. So
Go figure. I mean, it's about time that he's just doing something that is nationwide. You know, I mean, the guy is freaking a business genius.
yeah, he is.
Yeah, I love watching the shows. I love watching for the drama, but also like the little things that he says about branding. You know,
Yeah,
like how
he's on
everything-
point.
Yeah. He can just go in there and just turn something into a complete brand that will appeal to tons of people, which is fascinating
Yeah,
to me.
he was on Gary Vee, and he gave I don't know if you see it.
Oh,
He gave the points when someone called in for a restaurant. They wanted what can I do different? He said the first thing you should do is once you find out your guest has been there for the first time when they arrive. Is this your first time with us? Okay, so now you go set down a red napkin.
Yeah.
So the server knows that this is their first time there, and maybe he's going to say, "Hey, listen, I know it's your first time here. I'd love to get you an appetizer on me. Check it out," or give him a coupon to come back for an entree the next time. And then the next time they come in the second time, they get a white napkin because that's how they know it's the second time. Then then from there they get a coupon to come back. You got to try the cheesesteak, the cheesecake. You got to come back for the dessert. He's got like all these different little things that are so simple.
The stat that he was saying was that like I think 45 or 50% of the people that come to your restaurant one time will come 3 times or something like that. Like it's all about getting people in the door 3 times and you have
Yes,
them for life.
you got to get them in the doors at least 3 times.
That was such a crazy point to me. I was like, damn, I've never even thought to check out that statistic. But
Yeah, you got to get them back. And it's funny, too, when I go to places now, I'll see, like, different things. And I'm like, that would not be John Taffer approved.
yeah. Oh, my
This
brother
plating
and
is
I are,
not
like,
Taffer
music
approved.
food snobs. We'll go into a restaurant. You're like, look, you see that kitchen? You see the waiter treated it? And we'll just be snobs about it. You're like, shut it down. Oh, that's a sound effect we should get on here.
Shut it down. Gordon
Shut
Ramsay.
it down.
That's Gordon Ramsay. Shut it down.
Oh, that's John Taffer too. Shut it down.
He does that. He does.
We will get them both.
Listen, John Taffer, Gordon Ramsay, you guys are welcome on the Rich and Angel Show anytime.
Yeah, for sure.
If by 1 in 50 million chance you see this, just hit us up.
Yeah, for real.
We got another thing here. 10-year outlook. Commercial food service is poised for growth as away-from-home dining expands. Kind of what we're talking about with the delivery.
Yeah.
The commercial food service industry will continue to expand as Americans eat more meals away from home, and operators face a host of challenges from a more demanding consumer, according to a 10-year outlook report from National Restaurant Association.
That's an interesting perspective there.
And let me just give real quick key economic projections for 2030.
Wow.
I'm going to be old, man. I don't even want to think about 2030. Restaurant industry sales are expected to reach $1.2 trillion by 2030. Wow. The industry workforce will likely exceed 17 million. The total U.S. employment is projected to increase at an annual rate of 0.5% during the next decade, and total U.S. employment is expected to increase 8.5% between 2018 and 2030. Food service is blowing up, which also is a perfect time to let everyone know who's listening. If you're 16, 17, 18, or 28, 29, 30, or 38, 39, 40, and you're looking for a career change or you're looking to figure something out, this is not going anywhere.
Yes.
We always need someone to fix equipment, even the kitchens of the future and the robotic stuff. We're going to be the ones.
Right. I mean, that's a logical way to think about it. It's like no matter how complex these machines get to where there's nobody that you don't even need a waiter, somebody has to fix them.
Somebody's got to.
And the more complex they get, the more it'll take to fix them, which means the more money and the more wisdom you'll have.
I mean, yeah. That's such a great way to look at it. It's listen, technicians are they're scarce right now.
Yeah.
And the ones that are in the workforce know their worth. We know their worth. Gold collar.
Yeah.
And try and just continue to talk about it. Continue to talk about the trades. Food service is growing. People are, like you said, eating is never going out of style.
Right.
We always want to eat. We're always on the go. We're always on the move. As things continue to progress and people are eating out more and more and more, that only means the equipment's going to be working harder.
Yep.
That's what these numbers tell me. So that means more repair. That means more expertise service that's going to be needed. So we are recession proof here in this industry, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm saying.
You want to do a sponsor and
Yeah.
then get into some.
I do want to talk about this. Well, we can go back to this.
Yeah.
We'll go back to that. Right now, let's get into this video sponsor.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yep.
So listen, this video here is sponsored by thefedgroup.com. Right now, we are poised to put on one of the biggest, best conferences you are going to see down in Miami in 2020. I would love for you to go to thefedgroup.com, check it out. It is for food equipment service industry people of all shapes and sizes, from manufacturers, reps, dealers, service companies, consultants, facilities management, facilities directors, marketing directors. We're in the Facebook group right now, building, connecting, and community to get our industry noisy, solve industry pain points, and just really just connect and grow together. So you need to get there right now, thefedgroup.com, and
Link is in the bio.
yeah, we'll see you there for sure.
Yeah.
And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. We're back. So I think we're going to dive into what maybe everybody might be waiting for. I know we're waiting for it.
For sure.
So we went to Popeyes. We got the classic. We got the spicy. What do you want to do first?
Let's do spicy first.
We're going in for the spicy
This is
first.
spicy?
These are yours right here.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, it tells you. That's it.
Spicy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Popeye's chicken sandwich.
We got the bag here. Love that chicken sandwich. It is back after what we believe to be marketing ploy. Here it is.
Giant conspiracy. This is what it looks like.
Here it is. When you, as my man Dame Drops will say, you drop the top, you see what's under the convertible. You got some spicy sauce, I guess spicy mayo. You got the pickle.
The pickle, yeah.
And I say there's only one way to do this. You got the little diaper around it. Now, I think we're just going to go right in and do this.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Spicy chicken Popeyes.
Okay. I can't lie. This is really delicious. I'm like diehard Chick-fil-A, but if nothing, this is up there with Chick-fil-A.
I wanted to get a pickle in that bite. Oh, wow.
That's really good
Wow.
and really spicy.
We should have brought water down here. Everything's going to be all right.
Didn't even think about it.
Okay, so if we're doing this on a 1 to 10, that is pretty spicy, actually. Holy.
That's progressively more spicy.
Yeah. It's right in the back of your throat. You feel that? It's kicking. Okay, I mean, if I'm going on a scale of 1 to 10, we'll definitely do Chick-fil-A and another episode coming. But I think right now, this is tough with Chick-fil-A in the back of my head.
I think for me, the service.
This is an
had a lot
8.1.
to do it with it. I'd say 8. Yeah, I was gonna say 8.4.
Okay, that's
Because
respectable.
I see Chick-fil-A in the 9s. So
Okay.
it's like right under there.
Yeah, I'm with an 8.1. Like I would go back and get this.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything less than an 8 in my travels, maybe I'm not going to go out of my way.
Right.
I would go and get this.
I dig it.
8.1.
Want to try
Damn.
the?
Let's do the classic. I don't know if it's worth dying over, but all right, here we go.
Fast food.
Oh,
numbers,
look at that. Is this? I think this was condensation, but it looks a little
Yeah.
buttery brioche. You got the mayo, drop in the top. We got the pickle under there. Let's make sure we get the pickle in that bite. Oh, this is going to be a good bite, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Classic.
I'm not as crazy about the classic. I like it, but if I would have had that first, I would have been underwhelmed.
I like the spicy better too.
Yeah, right. Not bad.
One more. I'll tell you what.
You like it?
I do. Spicy. Spicy is better. Right off the top of my head, I'm thinking 7.6.
Yeah. I was gonna say 7.9.
7.6. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's right there. It's good. I would get the spicy, though, every time, probably.
Love it.
We didn't get the fries. We're watching our calories. Calorie counting. Bikini season's coming.
I mean, I didn't get this body just eating anything.
This is 37 years in the making right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, we tackled the Popeyes.
Yep.
I think it's worth, if you haven't tried it yet, I'm going to tell you go get it. You won't be disappointed. Maybe get the meal. That's up to you. Get yourself a nice Coke Zero. Mm-hmm. Wash it down. Be ready for the spice, though. Be ready for the spice on that spicy chicken. And Chick-fil-A, we see you. We didn't forget about you. We'll be back.
About you, man.
We did not forget about you. We will be back for you. Mm-hmm. And let's move on. Let's keep it moving.
Okay.
I had something else here I wanted to talk about with Chipotle. I thought this was pretty cool because I'm always looking to do things for our employees to make sure that they're good and happy and,
Right.
Chipotle cares about your mental health. So Chipotle is providing access to mental health care and financial wellness for more than 80,000 employees in 2020. By simplifying access to mental health benefits and identifying work-related risk factors, the chain is trying to minimize the effect of mental health in the workplace, according to a company press release.
I love that. See, I can tell Chipotle has been kind of a forward-thinking company since day one.
Yeah.
Just the way that they serve everything, kind of taking that urban kind of scooping out on your plate and just the line formation.
Yeah.
To even like the way they market, which now they're spending millions on influencers. Like David Dobrik, who has 15 million people on his Instagram, on his YouTube. They're giving him millions of dollars, and the guy just eats Chipotle all day on his vlogs that get billions of views. Mm-hmm. So they're a very forward-thinking company, and this is right up that same alley.
Yeah, and it says here too. This is just the beginning of how we're strategically investing in the well-being of our employees and their families. Our vision for people is to create a culture where employees can thrive and pursue in their passion by extending access to all levels and enriching our employee assistance program. We are ensuring that our employees can build mental fitness and bring their best selves to work every day. I love this, and I'll tell you, this is what good companies do. And when I think about our small business here, I want to look further into something like this because we see a lot of mental health issues out here today. Yeah. It's a serious problem. Right. It needs to be addressed. And you know what? I think it starts with people that are being employed by companies, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you spend most of your time at work every day.
Yeah.
And if your job is causing you some sort of mental havoc, then it's only right that your job do something about that. I was reading something, I forget who it was. I think it was Jordan Peterson or something, but he was talking about how there's the third place, right? In traditional American life, you have work, you have home, and then there's the third place. A lot of people nowadays, in like these past 20 years or so, have made work their third place as well, where their social structure is based around that and everything. And if that culture isn't cultivated the right way, it can really take an effect on somebody, as opposed to 50, 60 years ago, 9 to 5, clock in, clock out, and then you have your life outside of that. Now, your life is pretty much consumed by your career.
It is.
Yeah, so those companies need to be able to put something in place to help their employees, and that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is where it starts. If you're coming to a place every day and you're unhappy for reasons that surround this place, I think there should be an open door. For me, there's an open door. If people are not happy, you need to come talk to me. If wherever you are, go talk to your boss, your manager, your employee, whoever it is that you need to talk to, and say, listen, here's a couple of things that have been on my mind. Don't put it to the side. Don't sweep it under the rug. Talk about it. And I'm going to open up the dialogue here for the comments, my DM, my email, my phone. If you are going through something and need someone to talk to, reach out.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You too? Why not?
Don't reach out to me. Reach out to him.
Yeah, don't reach out to him. Call me. But seriously, I think either one of us will be happy to lend an ear.
No, for real. I mean, mental health and purpose and all those things has been something I've been passionate about for years already. And I think there's a big part of it that's it's about self-improvement and just turning the mirror on yourself and saying, how can I make myself better? And one of the first steps is understanding that none of us are perfectly sane mentally. We all have things to work on. We all have struggles and things. So it only helps us in our careers. It only helps us in our jobs to take care of those things.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
I am here with you. I will save that for another karaoke episode. So we'll keep it moving. I got this food service equipment reports. We're going to do something we haven't done here. I'm just going to kind of flip through and see what we find.
All right.
Ready?
I'm still eating.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop. I thought it was a Maliki ad because it was green.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just talk about exactly where we landed, even though it's an ad. Server. Everyone familiar with Server? ProPortionDispenser.com. That is not a paid sponsorship, but it can be if you reach out to us. Server. Precisely profitable. Simply back-of-house service and increase profits with the new Pro Portion handheld dispenser. Now anyone can dispense consistent, precise portions without waste or hassle, saving you money all day long. And this is basically when you're in the restaurants.
So it's like if you want X amount of spicy mayo, this thing you just press the button and it'll put out the same amount every time.
Let's see if we can't get something a little bit better here. Let's see. What is this, like a directory? What's going on here? This is the best.
Maybe we'll cut that segment.
Cut that out. All right, we're gonna go to the facilitator. Let's see what they got in here. They got something here. Let's see. And
The spicy is good, man.
Boom. Let's see. Pizza Hut. One of the largest Pizza Hut franchises in the country operates 100 Pizza Huts in Washington, Idaho, and Oregon. Who likes Pizza Hut? Let's talk about Pizza Hut. Is that pizza?
I feel like Pizza Hut used to be very American when I was a kid. You take the family to Pizza Hut, you'd have dinner there. It'd be a whole big thing. You win the baseball game, you take the whole team to Pizza Hut.
We're going to Pizza Hut for breadsticks and.
I feel like since they went to the whole
and the deep dish
takeout thing, it's not as popular anymore. I think it's also because of the rise of like those really artisan pizzas.
Yeah,
those are kind of taking over.
Neapolitan styles and all these different things.
I think we're also biased here in Jersey, being so close to the city.
We got good pizza here.
We
got really good pizza in Jersey and New York. I mean, we're here, we're in the heart of it, but
and that's just been verified the more we travel.
yeah. No, we've had it in different places. It's just it doesn't stack up against what we have here. Pizza Hut though, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's. If I had to choose one of those, I'm probably gonna go with Domino's actually.
Yeah, actually.
Domino's is, I'll tell you what, every now and then, we always want real pizza, but then every now and then I have that back of my head, I'm like, oh, some Domino's.
You could just crave binging on 2 pies of Domino's pizza.
Especially after you had like 4 beers, a couple of shots, you're hanging out, and it's like midnight, and you're like, bro, let's order.
Let's get pizza, but everything's closed. Oh, wait.
Domino's. A little neighborhood joint called Domino's. What else they got going on in here? Anything? I don't think I'm going to do this ever again. It's nice to have our things planned out. I'll tell you what, magazines have become so inundated with just ads. You know? I don't know. Why do that when you could put your ad right here with us?
That being said, sponsor the Rich and Angel Show.
Sponsor the Rich and Angel Show. We're going to get you out there in front of people. We're going to be pumping this stuff out.
And if you're listening to this, tell us who you think we should be sponsored by.
Yeah. Let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know. So listen, we're coming towards the end of the episode, but anything weighing on your mind right now as we head into the weekend here in Noviembre 2019?
I think I can't wait to try the Chick-fil-A sandwich and just compare it to
compare it.
Yeah. Also, don't kill people for chicken.
Yeah, don't, please. Listen, Ellen says it best. Be kind to one another. And for me, closing out another week here in the food equipment service industry, I'm really looking, and other service companies are probably thinking about their evolution as they go into a new decade with all the changes coming. We are looking to really become that one call for our customer, and as things change, listen, I think the industry's up for grabs for disruption for any way possible. I am definitely going to be moving in the direction of sales, service, everything, and we just want to be able to do everything for our customer at this point. And stay relevant, because we have to stay relevant in the ever-changing world. Technicians and recruiting and training is at the top of the line. Putting our digital brand forth and really letting it lead the way and show what we are about. That's like Chipotle with mental health and everything, showing what we do with our team, how we do it, why we do it. Investing in a software right now. We're getting ready to invest, heavily into the future, and that's what it's all about. Transparency, and letting our customer know what we're all about. We're not underhanded. We're showing you exactly what's what. And that's it, man. We're just going to keep rolling through to the rest of the year. I'm looking forward to next year. We got a bunch of things on the plate already. We'll be right out of the gate. We have the Fed conference in Miami. Then we come back. We got the New York Restaurant Show. From the New York Restaurant Show, we're shooting out to Denver to RIFMA, where I'll be speaking on the Riff Talk stage.
It'll be exciting to go to Denver.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. Never
Never been to Denver. And then from there, Roger Smelser, we're probably going to go head out to Cali, Palm Springs, to serve that service trade.
That's going to be great. And what a guy. I just want to personally thank him for an awesome time in Vegas.
Yeah. Thanks, Roger. Your support and kindness and mentorship is everything. Really appreciate it. If you guys want to go check out United Service Technologies for your service needs, they're in Cali, Vegas, Texas, I think. They're
West
in
Coast, baby.
I think they just opened up in Louisiana. I think you should go check them out. They're doing big things. That's it. Listen.
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. More than anything, we're almost at 400 subscribers on YouTube, so please help us out and push us over the edge today. Because if we get to 400 today, it's gonna be cool. There's no incentive.
There's nothing. Yeah. It'll just be. We'll just be happy.
Yeah. So make our day.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're trying to build the audience. We want to get you guys on here excited, talking about the industry. Listen, it doesn't have to be so mundane. Let's talk about everything that's happening around us, from equipment to the food to the service to the sales to the marketing to the digital. Listen, everything is up for discussion.
Yeah, big time. All right, well, that concludes our show today. Like we said, if you're interested in sponsoring and interested in calling in, interested in being a part of this in any way, let us know.
Yes, the time is now. We are going to be putting out 2 episodes a week, and we're going to close you out with our new little jingle jangle. We'll see you on the next episode.
Rich Malady here, live and direct.
It's the Rich and Angel Show.